A local YouTuber uploaded a video sharing his story after he was attacked last June in Eau Claire.
Mike Hinckley stabbed my son. Mike Hinckley stabbed my son.
So we made the news, boys. The local news, but we made the news nonetheless. In case you haven't seen my last video because it got age restricted by the hamster-brained cucklords that work at YouTube, I basically got attacked by some crazy guy in a crazy family and ended up uncovering government corruption in my city. I uploaded raw body cam footage, legal files, court documents, all kinds of crazy stuff. And if you haven't seen it, you might be thinking, what the hell happened to my favorite Rocket League YouTuber? I guess the darkness of the world happened and I became a crime fighter. Even though YouTube decided that the video was inappropriate, I still would have rather just uploaded the raw, rugged body cam footage than censor it for the sake of the dumbasses at YouTube. But one of you guys decided to make a change.org petition to get Kelly Ronquist, that's the district attorney who dropped all the charges against the guy who attacked me, fired. Let's be real, change.org has probably never done anything in the history of its existence until now. So a bunch of you guys randomly decided to sign this change.org petition. I think when I saw it, it was like 500 people, which if I got a video with 500 views, I might as well, go straight to OnlyFans at that point. But to my local news, that's like a big deal. The local news decided to reach out to our district attorney's office and ask if they wanted to make a statement in regards to my video. So my city's district attorney had to make a statement about my video, which then was put on the news. Now, I didn't even know any of this was going on, to be honest, until the news sent me a text being like, hey, do you want to go in for a Zoom interview in like 30 minutes? And I was like, first of all, I don't even have Zoom, so you want to just do like a Discord thing, like I can live stream? I didn't even know that my district attorney had made a statement. So I was kind of shocked because, frankly, getting a statement out of that office seemed impossible, dude. I thought if they were going to say anything about my video, it would just be like, no comment. So anyways, the news reached out to Peter Rindahl, who is the head of the office. He's Kelly Ronquist's boss, the district attorney, the chief geek, and basically asked him to make a statement in regards to my video and the change.org petition. So he said, Assistant District Attorney Ronquist is a skilled, sensitive crimes prosecutor with nearly a decade of prosecution experience. ADA Ronquist's work always seeks to comply with the Eau Claire County District Office's mission to skillfully and fairly seek truth and justice, protect and support victims and the community, and hold offenders accountable. And she holds herself to the strictest ethical standards of prosecution. I mean, I know obviously that this part of it is just like a pre-made general PR statement from what is essentially a politician, but I do find it funny that he says that they support victims and the community.
I think the best way to maintain the public's trust is just to keep doing what we're doing, to do the best job that we can to advocate for victims and for public safety, and that's what I plan to do.
I was a victim that was not supported, not protected, and then it goes on to say decisions to prosecute, not prosecute, or dismiss criminal cases are considered seriously, and only after a full review of the available facts, laws, and circumstances. As a result of the complex nature of criminal law and strict ethical obligations, decisions of prosecutors are sometimes not fully consistent with the desires of victims, witnesses, or the public at large. This is like a politician's way of saying, hey, I know I work for the public, but I don't give a shit what the public thinks about what I do, and most of the time they're not going to like it. Prosecutors must make these difficult decisions as a daily part of their jobs, and I have confidence in the skills and abilities of all the prosecutors in the Eau Claire County District Attorney's Office to make sound decisions in their pursuit of justice. So it was like some complete bullshit statement. Obviously, the guy is rehearsing for his future as attorney general or some political position. Like, this is what these guys do. They basically find like fancy ways of saying nothing. Like, how is dropping charges the difficult decision? Working for the government is like the only position where you can say that you had to make the difficult decision of dropping charges. You had to make the difficult decision of not doing the work. Imagine going into class and being like, yeah, teacher, I had to make the difficult decision not to do the project. And it was not an easy decision, believe me. I made the difficult decision to just not do the work. Believe me, it was not easy to not fix your car. I mean, I understand that once in a while you're going to have to drop charges, but like, how is that the difficult decision? To not do the work? That's what's difficult? So obviously the news wants my opinion on everything, and they asked me to do a Zoom interview on his statement. I do like a very general interview. They play my YouTube video on the local news. This is a big deal in my city.
A local YouTuber uploaded a video sharing his story after he was attacked last June in Eau Claire. Now he's calling into question why the case against the man who allegedly attacked him was dropped by prosecutors.
My drug addict brother just attacked my boyfriend. Please, you need somebody now. After your anyways, Mike Hinckley stabbed my son.
Mike Hinckley just stabbed my son.
Last month, the YouTuber behind NeatMike, Mike
Hinckley,
took to his large platform with a video titled, "I was attacked by a family of maniacs." In the nearly 40-minute video, Hensley uses body cam video from the Eau Claire Police Department and some video of his own to explain what led up to the incident, which stemmed from a custody dispute. That day, he says a man attacked and threatened him outside an apartment complex, leading to the alleged attacker getting stabbed in the arm.
That man was reportedly arrested later at the hospital. Soon after, Hensley received a letter saying that the case against the man who allegedly attacked him was dropped by Eau Claire County Assistant District Attorney Kelly Ronquist. Hensley recorded a conversation with Ronquist where she told him she doesn't think she can prove the case beyond a reasonable doubt. Hensley would go on to call into question other times Ronquist has dropped charges.
The video has since triggered a petition on change.org asking to remove Kelly Ronquist from the Eau Claire District Attorney Board. As of 9:30 p.m. tonight, that petition has over 280 signatures.
Now tonight, Eau Claire County District Attorney Peter Rindle responded to the video petition defending Ronquist. Hensley calls the statement disappointing.
I don't think it's appropriate for an office to ever say no comment. I don't think it's appropriate for them to make generic PR statements. That's when you tend to see these district attorneys act more like politicians than actual crime-fighting attorneys. Yeah, to be honest, I thought the news did a pretty good job overall of portraying my point and everything. And then they ran a story right after mine about this elderly abuse case where this old guy died because these girls were getting high and abandoning him. Now, here's the thing. I don't even really care anymore at this point. Obviously, there's like nothing you can do. These people are completely immune from prosecution or any type of criticism. The only thing you can do is vote them out in elections. So obviously, like, you know, this doofus already announced he's going to be running for re-election this year.
I'd really like for us to be known, you know, sort of statewide as an office that's very efficient, that is very responsive to both the public and law enforcement, and really focuses resources on serious cases that warrant the most resources.
Rindle will serve as DA until an election in 2024, which he already told Governor Evers that he plans on running in.
Which, fun fact, this guy, Pete Rindle, was not even elected in the first place. The only reason he got the job as district attorney in my city is because the last district attorney was essentially cornering women in the office and asking them for favors. So, yeah. We got a lot of issues in my city, dude. That guy had to step down, had his license revoked, and then by default, this guy just kind of was put into place, not by the people, but by our governor. But it is what it is. I mean, I've read messages from a lot of people. I go through like all my Instagram DMs and stuff. Dude, I can't believe how often this happens, like in how many cities this is happening. So there's like really nothing I can do until the guy's up for re-election. I would rather just go back to making the same dog shit content that I used to make instead of, you know, going undercover and being a Vice reporter. I actually didn't think anyone was going to care about the whole government corruption conspiracy thing that I had going on. But like, you guys really ran with it. I got so many DMs about it. And then people coming up to me when I'm butt ass naked in the locker room being like, dude, let's take care of old Kelly, huh? So yeah, I mean, I have no complaints. It was pretty cool altogether. You know, the change.org petition, which, and next time, guys, why don't we take some herbs, start casting some spells in the basement? Because honestly, I think you get more results from doing that than doing a change.org petition. But unless, you know, someone tries to kill me or something crazy happens, this will probably be the last video I make on this because there's nothing more that I can even say. I got to start making videos on stuff that really matters. Like this guy says, Mike, can you make a video on Rocket League stopping trading? No. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of drama that I could provide you guys. Hopefully the government doesn't try and take me out. And if you want your sweet cheeks to be featured in the next NeatMike video, then please join my Discord because there's going to be a lot of chances for you to become a star. And you guys aren't going to become a star seeing me naked in the locker room, knowing that my district attorney's office probably isn't going to press charges. Dude, I'm in a dangerous spot.
This is the truth. Mike Hinckley is a YouTube star, okay? And Mike is a pussy who hides behind a computer screen and bullies others on YouTube. I was worried about this guy.
Mike Hinckley stabbed my son. Mike Hinckley stabbed my son. Anyway, Mike Hinckley stabbed my son. We need an ambulance, please.
Fucking stab me, man.
Mike Hinckley stabbed my son. Anyway, Mike Hinckley stabbed my son.
He's got a weapon and he just stabbed somebody.
Mike Hinckley just stabbed my son.
Tackled him because he had the knife and he stabbed me, man. Unstoppable. Deep, man. It's fucking deep.